burnout is real. Whether it's diagnosed or undiagnosed, I guess we all know ourselves and our bodies and our mental state, and society has told us for a long while that we can do it all the time. We can have a career and the family and the hobbies and the side hustles and the hopes and the dreams and the position and climb the corporate ladder. We can do it all. Everything is possible. That's great, but everything comes at a price. Everything comes at a price. And I guess you have to decide for yourself if that price is worth paying. I think the first month or two on the farm, I was mentally in a panic, although it didn't make sense. I was in this idyllic place. It's the decision that I made to be here. It's the path that I chose for my life, but yeah, it was difficult. My body was definitely still in fight or flight. Also because I think society is so intent on making you connect your self-worth to your title and your salary and what you do for a job, like constantly having to prove your worth by earning your approval. And it's weird because mentally I know that's not my life path, and it's not how I want my life or my kids' lives to be, but it's so ingrained in our systems that I did feel that. So I guess this first couple of months for me has been about processing. And there's a permaculture principle that says observe first. Before you do anything, observe. And I found it so true in life, like physically where we are, like starting the garden, setting up the chicken coops, all of those things. But I think also with ourselves, observe what makes you feel uncomfortable. I quit teaching thinking I'll never go back to it. I'm so disillusioned by the system, and it's not because of religious reasons or like that I don't trust the government or any of these like doomsday stereotypical groups that you get. It's just I've been teaching so long and I literally feel like the education system is like factory farming. Even in the best private schools, you're still ticking boxes. I mean, it's better than like some of the government systems, I guess. It is better, but it's still not an individualized solution for education. And I think it places the burden of education on external service providers like teachers, and it's an easy way out. I'm not going to say homeschooling it's difficult. You feel the responsibility and you have to be involved every step of the way. There's no off days. Even though we do have a lot of flexibility, it's constantly at the back of your mind that you are responsible for this at all levels, which is a good thing. It's also a huge responsibility. I think we have to realize that we are custodians. Our lives aren't permanent. We won't be here forever. We are custodians for the time that we are here. We are custodians of our children, and we're custodians of the land. That changes the way that we think about our place in this ecosystem. There's a lot of things that I think people envision for their lives, and I think sometimes that vision changes. A lot of my earlier decisions was based around fear. Staying in positions or doing things because I'm afraid of the unknown. And I guess the biggest thing that changed for me is that I'm choosing life not out of fear, not constantly thinking, what if I fail, what if this doesn't work, but rather, what if everything works out? What if this is the start of what I really wanted, and if it doesn't work out, I guess I'll just move on to the next thing. And I guess at the end of my life, what I want to be able to say is that I tried. I tried to do the things that I really wanted to. I don't want to die and have those regrets that, oh, I wish I didn't. I wish I kept my, I don't know. I don't know what I want to say.
Wat maak jy? My special.
This cat is really special. If you know me, then you'll know his story. Oh, she's really special. Yes, more. Yeah. Love you.